East Point, Michigan, July 17th. Ray Lucas and his girlfriend, Sheann Brown, had only stepped out to the store. A routine errand. Minutes. Nothing that should have changed a life. When they returned, their home was already burning. Flames clawed up the house. Smoke poured in from every opening. And outside, in the chaos, Ray's mother stood screaming because the twins were still inside. Malaysia and Milan, 18 months old, too small to cry for help. For a moment, Ray froze. Then, instinct took over. I was speechless, he later said. Action took over me. I ran into the house to get my babies. The fire had spread across 3 floors. The basement where the twins slept in their crib was already thick with smoke and heat. Ray didn't have protective gear, no mask, no plan. He ran anyway, down the stairs, through the flames, through air so black it stole his sight. He found the crib, grabbed both girls, and pulled them into his chest, using his own body as a shield as he fought his way back out. When he emerged, burned and gasping, he handed the twins to his mother. They were quiet, too quiet, in shock, but alive. Then Ray realized something else. His niece was still trapped. She was on the 2nd floor. Ray looked up through the smoke and saw her at the window. He didn't hesitate. He shouted for her to jump and caught her as she fell into his arms. Only then did his body give in. Ray suffered 2nd and 3rd degree burns on his arms, face, ears, and neck. The smoke burned his eyes so badly he was temporarily blind for 3 days. His daughters were rushed to the Children's Hospital of Michigan ICU, where doctors treated them for serious burns. They endured pain no child should ever know, but they lived. Ray says that's all that matters. Despite the scars, the trauma, and the long road ahead, his voice stays steady when he talks about that day. He doesn't call himself a hero. He doesn't talk about bravery. He talks about love. Because when the fire is real, when the choice is immediate, when everything you are is put on the line, some parents don't calculate risk. They don't weigh odds. They don't think about survival. They move. Ray Lucas didn't run into a burning house to be remembered. He ran in because his children were inside. And that is what love looks like when it has no time for fear. A father's love. Stick around for more. KeysDAN, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. Peace. I'm out of here.